special to me. So I have one roommate who's actually going through a lot of stuff. So, hang on 1 second. Let me grab something out of the back. Oh, I gotta set my phone up here for a second. It might fall because I'm opening the damn door, and then I'm gonna shut it, so it might fall again. Hang on. Oh my wrist. Let's see. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, here's my flashlight. Okay. All right. So, one of my roommates is going through some really tough stuff. Mm. And, he has a few children. He's got a few children. Okay. Um, so I've been trying to help him. But, um, he knows that I sing. And I was out in the studio. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. May have been Monday. I lost a day somewhere because I didn't even know today was Sunday. I thought it was Monday. So Monday's got me like, ugh. So anyway, he heard me singing. So a few weeks ago, I started digging through some stuff, cleaning up stuff, going through stuff, and I found three Latin CDs that I had recorded. Yes, I sing Latin music. A lot of people don't know that about me. There's so many things that people don't know about me. So, um, he was like, in English. I was like, yeah, I sing in English. So he was so down. He was so down the other night. I'm not sure what's going on. It's probably something with the kids or one of his ex or something. So I heard him in his room, just kind of doing that thing. And so I knocked on his door, and I said, hey. I walked in and he was laying on the couch in his room. And I said, hey, I said, I said, are you okay? And he said, no, so. And I said, I went like this. No shit. I went like this because I did not know he would know what I was doing. Because I learned this from Mikey and Riley. So it's 6-7, which is so. Okay. And then the click in. That's some gang shit. So don't do that. Okay. Because that means check in. So, um, I was like, he was like this, and I was like, oh, six, so, and then I started joking. I was like 6-7, 6-7. He started laughing because apparently he knows what that is too. So, I was like, well, I said, you know what? I said, can I sing you a song? And he said, you gonna sing me a song? And I said, yeah. I said, I do write poems and I write some music. I said, not a lot. I mean, the music songs that I've wrote, I probably have, I can fit them on one hand. The poems that I write, probably two hands and a foot. So he said, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I said, here we go. And I said, every now and then we find a special friend who never lets us down, who understands it all, who reaches out each time we fall. You're the best friend that I found. I know you can't stay, but part of you will never ever go away. Your heart will stay. And I'll make this wish for you and hope it will come true. That life will just be kind to such a gentle mind. And if you lose your way, think back on yesterday. Remember you this way. Remember us this way. And I said, love you, gotta go bicycle. And I ran out of his bedroom, shut the door, and I ran up the hallway. Oh man, are you serious? Like, I don't even know like how much time that was on there. All right, gotta go. Love you guys.
Bicycle, let me know what you think. There we go. Okay.